Hi there. Yeah, I had this idea yesterday that I wanted to share with people, and I think it's a really super idea. Um, the reason that I want to share it though is because I'm really risk averse, so I'm not ever going to take the time to build this thing. Yeah, I hope somebody else builds it because I think it'd be pretty cool. Or maybe you could tell me that such a thing exists and I would use it and it'd be great. But it's this a social music application. It would be on the web, just in your browser. You can have native apps. But the idea came from something I've been looking at recently. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you this video of a singing group at my alma mater, BYU, called Focal Point really quick. So they're super talented. And when I was at school, I actually tried, I auditioned for this group. And every single time I see them perform or see a video or something, it always takes me back to my failed audition. I just didn't do a very good job in my audition. So when I see them perform, I'm like, oh, I could have been a part of this. It would have been so awesome. They're so good. And actually, I've got like a couple friends who have been in it. That guy on the far left, he's the beatboxer. He's got the hat on. And he's so good. And he's a friend of mine. He's so good.
I get a good feeling. I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life.
This guy's name is Mike McLean. He's really
I'd fear for the selfish pain. It was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, 'cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass, and I drown in you again. We did everything right, now I'm on the outside.
This is so awesome. And then this part, so what gets me super excited when I watch videos like this is when I just can hear myself singing along with them, and if I'm by myself, I'll sing along. It's just so much fun, and I just wish that I could have been a part of this group, just like one of those people, just any of them. I'd love to sing with them. I never got the chance. So anyway, sounds like you couldn't hear me very well, but anyway, the idea is these guys are super awesome. I would love to be able to sing with them, and I never got the chance. So the idea is that this would let me have the chance to sing with a group like this. Not necessarily a group quite like this, but the idea is I was thinking, okay, why don't I just put a group together, of other people, maybe Vocal Point rejects who want to sing or perform with another group of folks. And the nice thing about YouTube and the internet is that it kind of is the great equalizer, or it's supposed to be, so that people have more opportunity to become recognized and get out there. You don't have to have it does take quite a bit of investment, and you have to create these videos and stuff, and that's not easy, but it is way easier than it used to be. So in any case, why couldn't I just put a group together and we could do our own thing and it'd be a lot of fun? And it's not just about the fame and recognition, it would be just because it's a lot of fun. And so as I was thinking about that, I was like, well, that might be kind of hard. Maybe there's not enough people around here, and how would I find them? So I thought, oh, well, I could do an audition thing. I'd record myself singing online, and then other people could add their part to what I sang, and do that kind of audition thing. Or we could even build a song together online. So I do my part, then I send that to you, and you sing your part with my part, and you send that to person 3, and they add their part. And this is where the app idea kind of came to my mind was, well, we could iterate on that. So like I sing my part by myself, and it's probably not super good because I can't play off of what other people are doing. And so I just do the best I can. And then you listen to it and you sing your part. And then we iterate on that. We just keep sending it to each other. And eventually we come out with something that is our very best, that we recorded while listening to each other as if we were in the same room. Because that's actually one of the real sad parts about music and singing together, even when you're apart, is that as fast as the internet is, you can't, like, try singing Happy Birthday with your friend who's, you know, on the other side of the world. Like, it doesn't work. But if you had a recording and you send that and you iterate over it, then yeah, you could record something and then mash them together. And so the idea is that you could build an app to facilitate this. And then not only that, but you could have, like, anybody could take like this person for this part and this person for this part, and then all these different recordings, you group them together and you just choose which part you want to sing, and you add your part, and it goes into this registry of all these different people singing all these different parts. And then you can choose, and you could even, if you don't want to sing along, you just choose a couple different people and play them together and just listen and enjoy the music that they create. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. The other thing is, like, it wouldn't just be singing. You could also do like bands and you know, even mixes. Like, it doesn't have to be live instruments or anything like that. And I just think that this would be a lot of fun. I want something like this to exist, and you could do it on mobile. Like, you know, you just sing to your phone and have it record. I mean, it's not all going to be the perfect quality or whatever. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. And you could even just like do it yourself. There's this Peter Hollins. Yeah. So there's this Peter Hollins dude who does a lot of like just singing by himself. Let's see if I can find a good one. Peter, he's got like tons of stuff where he just kind of sings all the parts by himself, and it's really cool. They're like little videos of him. Like I said, this wasn't practice. Oh, well, this one looks interesting. But yeah.
Oh, come,
So if we go, oh, the preview. There we go. So yeah, he's like all the parts, and you could just sing all the parts yourself. And I don't think that there would be anything wrong with doing that. It'd be kind of fun. It could sound really cool. So that's the idea, pretty much. I think that, like, a couple of things that it would entail, like, you just have an in-browser recorder, so you wouldn't have to install anything, and it just upload to a registry to your profile. You could record it or not. You don't have to record to just listen. You could do it on mobile. I think a core piece is being able to iterate. So, like, I could record all the parts myself, or I could record me doing the same part, just like a little differently, so I have different versions of the same part. Or I could update a part. So if I like, we're iterating on this song together, and now that I've heard what you're singing, I'm going to change mine a little bit, so I'm going to re-record that. So updating that. Yeah, so that's the idea. If somebody wants to build that, that'd be super cool. I think that it'd be pretty successful. A great platform for people to get together and make cool things. Oh, and another thing is, like, you could optionally include video. So you could have, you know, like, take a grouping of people and just like have their little boxes or whatever. You just create a YouTube video out of that. Yeah, then somebody turns into the next Justin Bieber. I hope not, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else about the idea. Not really. I don't have a name for it. But yeah, if you want to build it, feel free to name it. And if you do build it, I'd appreciate some credit for the idea. But honestly, I just want this to exist. So anyway, yeah, thanks for listening. And I hope that somebody builds this one day. Bye.